Namaste, dear student. This is me, your regular English teacher, Ramesh Adhikari from Roshi Secondary School. Today, I am here to teach you English lesson, and this is Roshi Online TV, and I am here very happy to deliver my lecture on English for class 9. So, my dear student, you had already watched my last class, and it was unit 3 of class 9, and the topic was the interview with the doctor. So how was that class? So you might have reviewed, you might have watched carefully and noted something. So I hope that you better understand what the lesson is. So there was a doctor and interviewer. You know who is doctor? Dr. Ansari is there. And who is interviewer? Interviewer is Mr. Joshi. So we had already completed most of the exercise section of that chapter, but still 2 left, and that 2 was for you as a homework. I hope that you had already done homework, and now
I hope for the future. ल
के भयो
यसलाई अगाडि राखौँ हैन तपाईलाई यता बुक लिन जानलाई यता गर्नुपट्टि चाहिँ
हो ल गुड
उतापट्टि जानुपर्छ
यो आउँदैन Okay.
I hope for the
Okay. I hope that you had done your homework and now you are ready to check it here. So please, let's check it. Now, in question number 4 of the exercise, we had done in last week A, B and C, and now 2 left, only D and E. So we discuss here and I'll check. Now you are checking your homework yourself in front of my lecture class. So get ready and let's see the questions. Question 4D. What are some of the indications that one is infected with the bird flu? So what are the indications? My dear students, indications means symptoms. What are the symptoms of bird flu? You have known that because you had gone through the lesson and you had gone the reading section. So now, what are the indications? So please look at here. Some of the indications that one is infected with the bird flu are fever, cough, sore throat, diarrhea, eye infection and respiratory problems. So these are the major these are the major symptoms, indications. And these indication shows that a person is infected with the bird flu. So you better understand and better remember these indications and these symptoms. And question number E. Which of the precautions as mentioned by the doctor do you usually adopt and why? There are some of the precautions we discussed in the previous class. I hope you understand that. Do you know what is precautions? Precautions means, something done in advance to be safe from disease. What we call in Nepali, savadhani. In Nepali, it is generally called, Nepali term, savadhani. What kind of precautions that you usually follow or adopt? Adopt means here, you usually follow. And there are few precautions, but you cannot mention all. You can only mention either 1 or 2. So, which of the precautions is mentioned by the doctor do you usually adopt? Why? So let's see, the correct answer is here. Maybe you have written also correct answer. let me check it here. As mentioned by the doctor, I usually adopt the precautions like washing hand with soap and water. You know, my dear students, you have to wash your hand with soap and water for 20 seconds, just like in coronavirus case. Because bird flu disease also one of the fatal and pandemic disease. There is no medicine has been discovered so far for bird flu, just like in coronavirus case, COVID-19, just like COVID-19. So you have to better wash your hands for 20 seconds with soap and water. And avoid physical contact with infected poultry. So infected poultry means you should not go to the poultry farm where chickens are raised, where chickens are generally raised for business purpose. This is also similar to coronavirus case, my dear students, because in coronavirus case also you have to avoid physical contact. Just like here in bird flu, you have to avoid physical contact with infected poultry. Because you have to give reason. So you have to write because they are the best way to be safe from the bird flu. So if you are doing so, these are the best way to be safe from bird flu. So my dear students, you better know the answer and you had all done. I'm so happy if you had done all these homeworks on your notebook and prepare for examination, and I expect that you would get good marks. So please note that these are the remaining parts of exercise what we did in the last week, and this week we had completed this topic, an interview with the doctor. So now we move to the next section. There is another topic, reading section, and that is the police piece. That is also in unit 3. So let's do it now. Okay, my dear students, you please turn page number 30 in the book, and that is a poem. You know the poem. Please look at carefully. The title of the poem is The Police Piece. The Police Piece. N. Jane Taylor. They are the poetess. That means they are the female poet. My dear students, they are the sisters. Please look at the book and read the section in the last. What is mentioned there? Anne Taylor, 1782. Anne Taylor was born in 1782 and died in 1866. Best remembered is the elder sister and contributor of Jane Taylor, was an English poet and literary critic. Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, and other verses for children brought them long-lasting popularity. So they had written very beautiful verses for children. For example, twinkle, twinkle, little star. So they are the widely remembered poetess in the world for especially children rhymes, children verses. So let's see the title, The Foolish Fish. What do you mean by foolish fish? Foolish means what? Silly, stupid, unwise. Foolish means here silly, stupid, unwise. Foolish fish. Why the fish is called foolish? You understand while reading the poem. So before reading the poem, let's see the picture here. So you can see the picture. In the upper side, there are two fishes. One little fish and one big fish. You can guess that this big fish is a mother fish and this small fish is baby fish. And what is there between them? That is om. What we call in Nepali gadeula, okay? That is generally the food for fish. So the fisher is now, tempting them with the worm. Or fisher is trying to attract the fish with the worm so that the fisher can catch the fish. So when these fish eat that worm, the fisher can catch the fish and kill. You can see in the first picture and go to the down picture. What happened in the down picture? The small fish or the baby fish has been caught by the fisher. You can see there is a hook inside the mouth of baby fish. There is a hook inside the mouth of baby fish. And the baby fish finally died. So we can guess these things from the picture. So let's see the text now. The foolish fish. We have to read the poem in the beginning and we have to go through the rhyming words. We have to find out the rhyming words that sound same. And then after we go to vocabulary, difficult word. Dear mother, said a little fish. Dear mother, said a little fish. Is that a worm I see? In the beginning of the poem, the baby fish asks his mother, is that worm? He confused and asks a question to his mother. Is that a worm I see? I am very hungry and I wish you'd get the worm for me. The baby fish said that he is very hungry and he would like to eat that worm. And he asks his mother for permission. Sweet innocent, the mother cried, no, 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 you are innocent. Don't eat that worm. Please, mother denies, mother reject. Don't eat, that is dangerous. So, in the beginning, and started from her nook. Nook means here a place where the fishes live. So they are just moving from the nook. That worm you see is there to hide. So in that worm something is hidden, something is secretly hidden there. So that is dangerous. So don't eat. Mother is now requesting or even commanding her small child here, or baby fish in fact. The sharpness of a hook. So inside a worm there is a hook. Be careful, don't eat that. As I have heard, the little trout was young and foolish too. The trout, the freshwater fish. Trout means here freshwater fish. So As I have heard, the little trout was young and foolish too. It was young and foolish. When fishes are young, they might be foolish. Just like in children are also sometimes foolish. So they don't know what is good and what is bad. So similar things here to the fishes. And presently he ventured out. That means he moved. He dared to do something. Sorry. He ventured out. He tried to do something risky, that is ventured. To learn what might be true, the baby fish was not sure whether his mother was true or not. So he wanted to check and he wanted to eat whether the mother was really telling or just, just telling. So he wanted to find the truth. He ventured out to learn what might be true because the baby fish was confused. Baby fish was not sure whether it was dangerous, whether there was a hook inside the worm or not. The baby fish was still confused and he wanted to check the fact. So he tried to eat that worm. To learn what might be true around the worm, he played. That means the baby fish moved around the worm. Worm is that, you can see, that is worm. And the baby fish moved around the worm. This worm was one of the food for the fishes. So the baby fish moved around the worm. With many a longing look. Longing look means intensely, desirably, wanting something very much, that is longing. My dear students, wanting something much is longing. So the baby fish was, really longing to eat that worm. So he looked several times, he moved several times around the worm. And dear me, to himself he said, I am sure there is no hook. He said to himself, dear me, I am sure there is no hook. There is no hook. I don't think there is hook. So he asks himself, and he wants to satisfy himself by doing so, by asking himself such kind of inner questions. I think I'll give one little bite. Bite means eating something by your teeth, that is bite. I think I will give one little bite. And that was what he did. Finally, he tried, and finally what happened? He gave a bite. He gave a bite means finally the young fish did what he thought. And what he did. And thus he died in hapless plight. Soon after he gave a bite. What happened? The baby fish died because of hook. Because there was a fisher, okay? My dear student, there was fisher outside the pond, okay? Outside the lake. There was a fisher, and the fisher caught the baby fish, and baby fish died. Hapless plight. It was really unlucky, unfortunate moment for the young fish. By not doing as he was bid, means here command, not following command of his mother. The baby fish did not follow the command of the mother. That's why what happened at last? The young fish died because he did not obey the command of mother. So from this poem, what we learn? We have to obey the command of our parents. If we are not obeying the command of our parents, we may be in great problems. You can see in this poem, the baby fish, the young fish died. So, my dear students, this is all what I described the poem. So, can you find the rhyming words? What are the rhyming words that sound similar? You can see fish, wish. These are the rhyming words. And then nook, hook is also a rhyming words. Likewise, cried, hide are also the set of rhyming words, because the pronunciation, the sound looks same while uttering the word, while pronouncing the word. Here, trout and out are also rhyming words. Likewise, two and true, true. These are also rhyming, similar sound. Like here, you can see here, played, said, played, and said. These are also rhyming words. And here, look, hook, look, hook. These are also rhyming words. Here, bite, bite, plight, bite, plight. These are also rhyming words. Here also, deed, bead, deed, bead are also rhyming words. So, once again, I would like to make a short note about the poem. This poem is all about the foolish fish. Why the fish is called foolish? Because the young fish did not obey the command of mother. As a result, young fish died. So, foolish fish means he did everything by his own sense. He did not listen to others. So, those who are not listening to others, those who do not think anything, generally called senseless or foolish. We have to think carefully. We have to, do something in a very good way to avoid danger or unfortunate situation. So now I will move to the difficult word. Om. Om means a kind of what? A kind of small insect or thin creature without bone and without leg. There is no bone, there is no leg. Underline that. Om. What we call in Nepali gadeula, juka. These are called om. And see another word, innocent. Innocent. Innocent means not having any experience or little experience. Not knowing anything. That is innocent. What we call in Nepali, nirdos. And nook. Nook means what? A quite small place. Small place where animals, where any other creature can live. That is a nook or corner. A small corner, also called nook. You can say hook. You know the better this hook and sharpness. Hook means here. Hook means a kind of metal object, bent metal object, just like in case. That is hook. What we call in Nepali, that is ankush. And sharpness. Sharp means here having very fine edge or point. For example, you can see knives, you can see other equipment, you can see swear. So there are very fine edges that can cut us. So that is sharpness. And trout. What do you think the trout means? Trout means freshwater fish. Trout means freshwater fish. You can see foolish. I told you already. What is foolish, my dear student? Foolish means stupid, senseless, unwise. These are the word for foolish. And then you can see ventured. Ventured out means dared. Something that is done to do dangerous job. Okay, if you are going to do dangerous job, that is ventured. In other word, we can say ventured means dared. In Nepal, it is called sahasilo काम गर्नु. We can do some really, dangerous and very risky job. That is sahasilo. And let's see another word, longing. Longing. What do you think longing means? I told you. Please remind yourself. Longing means you have to desire something earnestly. If you desire something, if you wish something very much, that is longing. Strong feeling of wanting something, that is a strong feeling of wanting something, that is longing. Let's see another word, bite. Bite means what I told you. Please remember yourself. Bite means to eat something through your teeth, that is take a bite. Okay, you have to, when you eat something, you have to use your teeth to bite. And let's go to the another word, hapless and plight. These are the two different words. Hapless means very unfortunate and very unlucky. Why this fish is unlucky? Because the fish did not obey the command of his mother. And plight means situation or condition. As a whole meaning is, hapless plight means unlucky situation, unfortunate situation, very bad situation in another word. And finally there is another word, bid. Bid means to obey the command or order. Okay, here the foolish fish did not obey the command of his mother. So my dear students, please note all these words and meaning in your note copy, so that you can increase your vocabulary power, and you also better write sentences from these words. And we can also discuss on the other platform, or you can also show it to your teacher also. So before going to question and answer, I would like to ask you one of the few questions, or two questions are here. Look at the picture and guess. You have already discussed about the picture, and there are guessing questions here. What is this poem about? What is this poem about? This poem is about what? A foolish fish who did not obey order or command of his mother. The main title or main subject of the poem is foolish fish. And another, did the mother fish allow the little fish to take a bite? See the question answer on page number 30. Did the mother fish allow the little fish to take a bite? Yes, you understand whether the mother gave permission or not to the young fish to eat that worm. Definitely not. The answer is no. You have to say no. No, the mother fish did not allow the little fish to take a bite, because it is dangerous and there might be hook. Mother fish did not allow. The right answer is mother fish did not allow. And the first one is the poem is about the foolish fish. Okay, my dear students, this much for today. You have read the poem The Foolish Fish and you have also understood the vocabulary and some beginning questions, some topic question regarding the picture. So now next time, note all your vocabulary and get ready for our exercise. And if you have any comment, if you have any suggestion, please comment on the comment section. Comment us on the comment section, and I will be very happy and excited if there is anything to improve myself. Thank you for today's class. See you again. Thank you.